Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm real excited to do a kit up of a new painting I'm going to start in April. The plot twist, everyone, it's for an event, and yeah. I had stated before I wasn't going to do any events till probably close to the end of the year. That's because I want to start up with drills and chills before I finished it last year, and I really enjoyed it, so I've wanted to do it again this year. But then, lo and behold, I heard about an upcoming event that's starting in April. I forgot what it was called, but it's in appreciation of paintings for a wonderful painter that I just love, and it's the painting for Mrs. Butterdy. I think it's Be Artsy. I always forget the event names. And I found the group on Facebook because I didn't know they had a group, and I kind of followed, the little road, and I found, hey, there is a group. So I signed up and I got all the information, and the event is 2 months. So perfect for me, since I, have to figure out my time on when I can be working on the canvas. And it's just a wonderful event, so I'm planning to sign up for it. And the canvas I chose is Underwater Train. And I've done the unboxing for this painting many months ago. And I wondered if I had shown this one, but I did. So that's why I picked this one for the event. I do have a whole bunch of other Mrs. Butterdy canvases, but I haven't had the chance to unbox them for y'all. The other painting I believe I've unboxed. Oh, 2 other ones were the square paintings. I really wanted to do a round one. And this wonderful painting is a round. As you can see, it's so pretty. She's on a train and apparently underwater, which I think is kind of neat. So I chose this one because it's not really large of a canvas. It's a 50 by 7 by 70.6 centimeters. So I'm sure I can complete it within the 2 months. I've only have one Mrs. Butterdy canvas completed. That's my artist room painting. And that's it. So I figured, you know what? Let me complete another one. I love the canvases. So I figured I might as well work on them. So I already put all the labels of the colors on the bottles just to save time. My little funnel dryer sheets because Static loves following me. So let's start kitting up. Since this is an older canvas and it is Diamonddartclub, originally the special drills were in the beginning of the colors. So this is the 1AB that's in this canvas, which is, oh no, yeah, it's this one, which is 125. I really like this color a lot. And I think it might need 2 tubes because it's a large bag. And I know usually I do a whip and chat, but I apologize. Time ran out for me, so I was not able to put a video yesterday. So I decided, yeah, let me do this kit up as a chat, mostly so I can have this canvas ready for the start of next month. It starts in April, so that's why I figured, yeah, let me use this as a chat. And oop, there we go. I knew I was gonna need 2 tubes because since it was a larger one, so that's I had some of these already prepared. I put the little washi tape so I remember I'll put a label on it. And yeah, I know I said, oh, I'm not gonna do any more events. It's just this event super won me over, and I had heard it through the grapevines that there was going to be a Mrs. Butterdy event, but I never followed through. I didn't really investigate further to see when it would be. I can't remember why I heard it again. I'm trying to remember. I believe I was watching another diamond painter during her whip and chat, and she mentioned it. And then that's when it clicked in my head. Oh yeah, I wanted to look into that. And as I said, luckily I found the group, and I'm more than excited to start it because I said it's 2 months. It's believes it starts April 1st on ends the last day of May. Mostly because I forgot how many days are in May. So the next color is 150. And yeah, the sign up I believe is going to start, I believe, this coming week. So once they do put out the form and everything, I'm going to sign up for it. And I'm just real excited to start it. I haven't checked. I'll look into it after I'm done recording. I believe there's a hashtag for the event, but I'll have to look into it. Because I forgot to check before. Mostly so I can put it for this video. So if y'all are interested in the event, you can, see what other paintings other painters are doing. Because there is a good number of canvases by Mrs. Butterd, and they're sold through diamondartclub to my understanding. Next number is 152. Well, all the ones I've seen and all the ones I've owned, they're from diamondartclub. So I'm not too sure if there's other of our canvases through other diamond painting companies, but I've never really, looked into it. So mine are all from diamondartclub, which I don't have problems with that. Which makes me think, since this canvas isn't that large, and if, who knows, maybe I can finish it in a month, I think I might be able to do 2 canvases. Because I have another one that's kind of small too. It's the Catch Me, I believe that's what it's called. I don't believe I've done the unboxing for that one. So I'll make sure to unbox that one. I just have to find it. I have it in the closet with all of my other stash. I do organize it, but it's kind of a smaller box. So I'm going to have to look around and see if I can find it. And I'll do an unboxing for it so y'all can check it out. It is such a cute canvas too, so I like it. And so, I thought this one might have a lot of static. No, luckily these little ones really don't. I probably just jinxed it. So, how are y'all doing? I know it's the end of the weekend. Boy. So, yeah, some of us, a lot of us, a majority of us, full-time workers, we gotta do what we gotta do. So we buy our paintings and all that. And this coming week, I'm planning to take a day off, so I'll be able to catch up on a lot of my whips that I have, or to get ahead on this painting since the event's going to start up. Oh, which brings me to my other painting that I wanted to start in April, my Stardust painting. I'm still going to move forward on it because that painting, I am super excited to work on it. And I already have it all kitted up and ready. Apologies, next number is 209. So I'm going to work that one on the side as well. And it's a smaller canvas. It's 42.6 by 60.8. I have it hanging next to me. That's how I was able to get the size right. My memory is not that good. So, and that's why I figured, you know what, I can do these 2 paintings at the same time. They're both small, so, and the Stardust one, I'm just doing it for myself, because if y'all have seen the KitUp video for that one, I just really love this canvas. Ooh, I'm going to have to put a dryer sheet on that one. So that's why I know I don't have to rush or do anything. It's just a painting I'm going to do for myself on the side. So I don't feel pressured to, ooh, I have to complete it. No. And this event, to my understanding, I don't believe completion is required. But I really do want to finish it. Because I've said before, I still want to meet my, I was going to say quota. My goal of finishing so many more canvases for the year. 224. That's the next number. Apologies. Not the number of canvases. Oh my goodness, I cannot do that in a year. That would be funny, but no, I can't do that. Not now. I'm still not, once I've had a couple good diamond painting years in my system, I think I can get to that point that can be so fast. But right now, I'm okay with just completing, I believe my goal I had stated before was 12 for the year. But in March, as you've all seen, I have completed so many. So that's why I believe I picked up my number of completions I want to do for the year to 20, which I think I can. And mostly because I also finished, which will be, I'm actually almost close to finishing another painting. It's my wildflowers painting, the small painting I was doing for another event. Really close to finishing it. So when I do, I'll give you a completion video. But I also completed another Mini Dazzles canvas, which is the rose canvas from the Classic Flowers collection. I completed some of the flowers before, but the rose, I did want to work on it because it's super pretty. I really love how it came out. So, and I really want to show it when I show the completion of the other canvas. Because myself, I think it's kind of odd just to do a whole video just for one itty bitty little mini dazzle canvas. So that's why I figured, no, let me show it with a completion with a larger canvas. Don't get me wrong, the wildflower canvas isn't that large. It's a 33 by 33, I believe. So, but it's still large. So, and that's why I'd rather show the mini dazzle with that. Because I don't know. To me, I find it kind of funny. And the next color is 304. I don't know where I got 5 from. And, oop, apologies. Sorry about that. There was a plane coming down really, really low, and I heard it starting to get loud, so that's why I muted it. Sorry about that. And, oh goodness, yeah, this one had a lot of static in it. And I've had this canvas already for a while. It was one of the first ones I purchased the beginning of 2024. So I thought, oh, maybe the static settles after that. Goodness, no. Static does not disappear for no one. So I figured, yeah, I'm going to get static. I was kind of hoping, you know, because it's an older, not that old, but it is an older kit. And oh my goodness, it's getting stuck in my fingers. That's what I was kind of hoping, but no. I can never hope against static, y'all. Sorry for the crinkly noise. I'm trying to get all of them because they're stuck on the inside, trying to get them all out of the bag. Goodness, this one's really, really strong. Oh, this one was 304. Apologies if I didn't state it. And I'm being really attentive because there were a lot more diamonds than I thought in that bag. Whoop, yeah, I'm going to need another tube. I really hope I have enough because I do have some tubes left. Sorry, that they're not all taken by any of the numbers. But I did not see many. I know there's one color. No, apologies. 2 colors that have 2 bags to them. So I'm just keeping an eye out in case I'm going to have to get separate containers that aren't the little tubes. I think it's more than enough. This is my 60 count container. And the color total in this painting is 51. So that's why I thought, oh, I have some left over. But I did not see that there were several bags of the same color when I was separating. And I always organize the diamonds before I do a kit up. That's why I didn't see that. So for myself, well, as I've said, work is work. You know, you have to do what you got to do. And I was able to I'm working on a new project at work, so I've been focusing on that. But nothing to... Oops, sorry. Nothing to... How do I word it? To report. And... Yeah, I got nothing else. And I've I've been watching... Oh, apologies. Next color is 309. I've been watching the new... I'm kind of a Marvel fan, so I've seen all the Marvel movies. I've seen a lot of the Marvel shows that came out on Disney Plus. And the current one I'm watching is the Daredevil one that they're coming out. Oh my goodness, if y'all, haven't seen it, it is starting to come out really, really good. And I've watched the series they had in Netflix. That series is really good. So if y'all haven't seen that, and even if you're not a good if you're not a comic book fan or all of that, it's just a good show just to watch because it's really action packed, and I really like those kind of shows. So it's a really good show. And this one on Disney Plus, it's starting, to get its groove on, as the saying goes. And it's starting to pick up. So it's starting to get real good. And characters are just great. The actors are just amazing. Oh my goodness, there's just some scenes that they're just so good. Next color is 335. So that's what I've been watching pretty much. And I do watch while I'm diamond painting because I have it across from me. So I'll have it there, or I'll watch it during dinner. But sometimes I'll just watch it while I'm diamond painting. This doesn't look like it has static, so let me see if I'm correct. I'm kind of correct. Yay, this one didn't have that much. As I didn't pour it on the dryer sheet, but I am going to put a dryer sheet in it. Or a piece of dryer sheet. So, but yeah, that's what I've kind of been doing on the side. Been having fun with that. It's been really good. And this last episode was, goodness, the way it ended was really good. So as I've said, if y'all do like superhero or comic book or even action shows, I do recommend it. It's starting to pick up, so I'm really excited about it. Next color, 347. I don't know why. It popped in my head because I thought of it the other day. Oh, I should mention what I sometimes watch. I don't know why that popped in my head. and I know there are a lot of fans that, they're either Marvel fans or even Daredevil fans. That's how I was thinking about it. That I watch too. And yeah, that's pretty much, I think that's all I've pretty much been doing. Well, of course, other than diamond painting. Oh, next color is 369. Apologies, I got real quiet because I'm actually thinking what else I've done this past week. I was reading something, but I kind of forgot what the title was. No, not that I was reading. A coworker of mine, she's an avid reader of, oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot what the title was. And she was describing to me the story of it, like the description of pretty much how the story is. And it's a title that's really popular, but it's from a series. Oh my goodness, it's Glass something. I can't believe I can't remember the title. And she really sold me over on it because she's about to read, no, I believe she read the second book because I believe it has 5 books, I think. And, oh, apologies, 6 colors, 453. And she was just telling me, like, she just loves the story. And she, as I said, she got me really into it when she was describing it. But I do not know why I forgot the title. And I actually should have looked up the name of the title. If some of y'all wonderful readers out there kind of have an idea what I'm talking about. It starts with, the title is Glass, I don't want to say Glass Heart, Glass Wing. It just has glass in the name. I can't remember what it's called. And, oh, I skipped ahead over to this one. Oh, I'm already on the 3rd row. I didn't even notice that. Oh, there we go. Next color is 552. And, oh my goodness, how did I forget the title? I should have looked it up before I started recording. And 552. Oh, this one doesn't have that much. Actually, it's real. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's really going to bug me. So, oh, yay. This one didn't have static. Thank you, Mr. Purple. I love that. Because it's really gonna bug me. So let me look up the title. I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Throne of Glass. It's what it's called. I was right. Glass is in the title. Apparently, it's a series of 8 books. And it started off with, the first book, I believe, is called A Throne of Thorns and Roses, I believe. Yes. And the next color is 553. And she was super telling me about the book because she read Throne of Thorns and Roses. Sorry, the name's kind of funny to me. And when she started describing to me, it just super won me over. But she told me that the books, they have a certain order that they have to be read. And I believe The Throne of Glass is the first book, I believe. And she was telling me she didn't know that. So now she kind of wants to go back, even though she read the Throne of Roses one. She wants to go back and start off with Throne of Glass. So I'm planning to get that book. I can't find it. Honestly, I looked through our library. Well, where I work, as I probably said before, I work in a library. Our library doesn't have it. So I think I'm going to go through Amazon. And apologies, next color is 554. See, I can find it through there. I don't usually like reading my books on a device. I'm really old school. I love a physical book. I love, turning the pages, hearing, when you crack open the book, you can hear the spine starting open. I don't know. It's just, apologies, I'm kind of romanticizing it a bit. I just really love physical books. And myself, I work in front of a screen all day, so I give my eyes a break if I'm reading on paper than on a digital screen. Next number is 598. And don't get me wrong, to each their own. I know, and I have friends that prefer a device, their Kindles or anything of that manner, their phones even, than a physical book. So I get it. You know, to each their own. But myself, I'd rather have a physical book. So I'm looking to see if it's a better deal, I guess you can word it, buying the whole series or buying it book at a time. But my thing I'm worried about is if I do buy the series, what if I don't like it? Then I could always just give it away. But myself, I love keeping my books. I have a lot of books that I own. That's why I'm thinking whether I should just, or maybe if I can look it up online, see if I can find, sorry, some of the diamonds bounced over here, and that's why I'm picking them up. And this one, I think I'm going to need 2 tubes for it, so I'll have one ready. I'm going to see if I can find a copy of that book, because I don't believe it's a recent release. I don't think so. I forgot to look at the year. But I'm going to see if I can find a used version. I have no problems, you know, purchasing used books or anything like that. So I'm going to see if I can find a used version. See if it can be a little bit more affordable than, let's say, a hardcover book. So, and I don't mind if it's not a hardcover. I own a lot of softcover books, so I have no problems with that. I am picky, but not that picky. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to see. I'll look around, see if I can find someplace I can find that wonderful book for such a good price. Next color is 600. Oh, I got it all to fit. I didn't even notice that. Yay! Need to get to save another 2. So yeah, sorry, I totally went on a tangent with books. And mostly, yeah, my coworker told me the whole thing, so I'm really excited to start picking that up to read. Because I miss reading. I used to be a really, really avid reader. And, you know, when you go through life, sometimes some hobbies or items like that, just, you don't have time anymore. Or, you know, you're not as interested anymore. But I've always loved reading. I always will. It's just me. It's the time thing. I just need to, you know, figure out when I can sit down and, let's say, focus on a book for a while. Oops, sorry. And especially since I have, you know, so many other things I have to do. A lot of diamond painting. And don't get me wrong, I am not blaming diamond painting for that. It's just, you know, there's work and everything that you have to do. So time sometimes is limited on picking up things you used to enjoy. I do love reading though, so I'll let y'all know when I'm able to get that book. I think I'll do that though. I'm just going to find a synopsis of it somewhere. Or not a synopsis, apologies. Preview, I guess you can say. I know Amazon does that. They'll give you a couple of pages to read just for you to, oh, maybe you might be interested in the book. So I'm going to see if Amazon has that, and I can see a couple of excerpts from the book and see if maybe I'll be interested in it. Mostly it's not just the story. I really prefer a certain style of writing, so that's why some books I've picked up and I thought, ooh, yeah, I'm not going to read that. Like, you know how some writers have their own styles, so I guess you can say that's kind of picky. And the next color is 647. Yeah, I thought maybe I got them out of order, but no. They're all in the right order, thank goodness, because I want to mix up the colors. So I'm just curious how it is. And I believe those books are bestseller books, so I want to see. Ooh, I totally skipped ahead. I think the next colors actually are moving in front. 647, yeah. So stay tuned for that. As I said, I'll let you know. And there was something else with books I was going to mention. I was thinking about it when I was looking up the information about the title of the book. Oops, sorry. And there we go. I love this little tube thing. I should have invested in one of these a long time ago. Don't get me wrong, I love my funnel. Tried and true has always been there for me, but this makes it so much easier to kit up. 718 is the next number, especially with static. So I really love that. I'm not having an issue with that. 7/18. The next one. Goodness, I did forget. But I hate when that happens. And I have tried to write notes down whenever I want to talk about a specific topic. But sometimes I forget. So that's why I kind of forgot this time. Ah, goodness. Not the most formative whip and chat, huh? Well, KitUp and chat to be exact. So this one I did see there was a lot of static when I poured it out. So, and I'm going to need to cut up some pieces of dryer sheet later on. Because I noticed that I'm running out. And I need to replace this poor dryer sheet that I keep using. So the next color is 745. Ooh, it has a little star symbol. 745. And here we go. Now this painting I was thinking of kitting up in one of my Elizabeth Ward storage trays, but I noticed that I have a lot of paintings that I have kitted up in my Elizabeth Ward trays. Every now and then they're whips that I just have on the side, so every now and then I'll work on them a bit, but a majority of them have a lot of colors, so a lot of the boxes, especially the smaller boxes, are being used. So I'll have to wait until I can really get ahead and finish a lot of those whips. Oh, apologies. Sorry about that. Car was getting way too loud. Next color, 754. I'm recording later in the day, so everyone's just, trying to get home and all of that. So that's why I'm hearing the traffic getting louder. I think there might be a lot of static in this. Let me pour it out and let me see. And yes, there is. Yeah, as soon as I saw it sticking to the side, so. And there we go. 754. I like it. It's this nice peachy color. And when I unboxed this, when I unboxed it again, when I was taking the diamonds out, I had noticed that the canvas has a really, really beautiful, really nice peach tone on it. And I fell in love with it again. So I'm real excited to start this canvas. It has such a soft peach tone all over it. So after when I saw that, I don't know why I never thought of picking it up and working on it. It's so pretty too. But I kind of forgot that it has that kind of tone on it. And I have another Mrs. Butterd. Sorry, I'm going to fix the lid on this one because I noticed it was crooked. I have another Mrs. Butterd that I did unbox for y'all. It's the makeup routine one. That one, it has a nice little soft pink tone all around it. And I was thinking of doing that one for the event, but it's a little bit bigger. So I was a little worried, ooh, it might take me a little too long. I'm just getting rid of the trash here. A little too long to finish it. So that's why I decided to work on this one because of the size. Next color is 760. I'm so excited to start on this one. I think we're all happy whenever we get a chance to start new paintings. So I'm just making sure not to mix up the numbers. Oh, here we go, 760. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I don't know why. Sorry, I stayed quiet way too long. So the other day when I was returning home from work, I kept hearing, as I probably said before, there are feral cats. I live in an apartment, so there are feral cats that sometimes hang around. Some of them don't, they're just too feral. They won't, if you try to approach them, they're real skittish, so they'll run away. Except there's this one cat, which I hadn't seen it before. My husband has. He told me about it. He said he had seen this little cat that kind of looked like a really beautiful smoky gray color. And I had never seen it. And he told me he had seen it walking around, all over the apartment, the parking lot. 818 is the next number. And he told me that it approaches people. And it likes it when you would pet him. And he was really friendly. I never ever got to see him. Every time I come back late from work, so when I do, some of the cats, especially a lot of stray feral cats, they're done for the night. They'll go where they're gonna go to rest, and that's it. Usually you don't see them till the next day. So I never seen it till the other day. I think it was 2 days ago, I believe. Next number is 891. I finally saw it, and it just came walking up to you like it owns the place. I'm not sure if I said it. 891's the next color. Really, really gorgeous cat, and it's really big. And I thought, oh my goodness, how come I have never seen it before? And it came up, and it went straight to my husband, because I said he's, you know, interacted with it before. Then it saw me, and I thought, oh, it's gonna run away. No, it came up and purred at me, meowed at me, you know, doing kitty things. And then it sat there and kind of was headbutting my leg a bit, and I thought, what is it doing? 932 is the next color. And I bent down, and it just wanted me to pet him, so that's why he kept kind of doing his little headbutt action on my leg. And I thought it was so cute. And that's when I told my husband, I think he was someone's pet, because a lot of ferals don't do that. Most of the time they don't, you know, they're really worried that, you know, they're gonna get hurt. So a lot of ferals run away. They get skittish. Not this cat. I really believe he was someone's pet that unfortunately got left behind. And I've seen that before. And not in these current... I've lived in other apartments, and I've seen that some people just... I'm not gonna, you know, start anything. I'm just stating that I've seen it before. So... And this cat is so cute, and it's so wonderful. 948 is the next color. It's so friendly, but I knew it gone used to being outside, because when I was kind of coaxing it over, maybe I can kind of, you know, get it to stay in a bit, kind of get it more relaxed. No, it knew not to go in. So I think it already got used to, you know, being outdoors. And don't get me wrong, I can try to trap it, but I don't really have a lot of time to, you know, hunt down a cat for a while. But don't get me wrong, the cat's real healthy. And I know other neighbors are keeping an eye on it, because, as I said before, in my apartments, a lot of neighbors are really, they get real happy whenever they see any of the cats come up to them. It's so funny whenever I see my neighbors do that. And yeah, they're taken care of. Don't worry. If I had seen that it was really hurt, or it's really, you know, sickly or anything, I'll try to figure a way to take it to the vet. But no, this cat is perfectly healthy. You see him, you know he's really well fed. So, and if he's, you know, some cats prefer to be outdoors. Even some, you know, cats that are pets, they'd rather... Oh, I'm going to leave this separate, since I'm going to have to reorganize everything. Some pets prefer being indoor, outdoor. So... you know, I just left the cat be what it wants to be. And I just petted it for a bit, because it was super happy. It just wanted someone to pet him, and then it left. He just sauntered back wherever it's resting. And I do know some neighbors in my building feed him. So I knew, nah, he'll have dinner for the night. Because that's exactly where he was heading to, which I thought it was funny. And yeah, I was just so happy that I finally got to see this mysterious cat. It's a boy too, so it's a really large cat. I really liked it though. I was just happy I got to see him finally. He's not just like a mysterious cat for me. So the next color is 961. I don't know why I know why. Because I had stated before that I've seen some cats before hanging around, and I hadn't been able to catch them. So I was just happy to see this cat. See that's being, you know, it's being well taken care of. As I said, some of my neighbors put cat beds and little cat houses just for little ferals to, you know, have someplace safe. Which is a good thing, because there's been a lot of rain around in my area. So they have cover. They'll have somewhere nice and safe to stay. One of my neighbors built a little kind of roof in a little area where their door is. So the cats can be, when it rains, and they have some cover. Which I really like that they did that. And I was like, oh, that is so sweet. That was really neat. I believe that neighbor believe he's a mechanic, I think. Because I've seen him when he returns home from work. Sometimes he comes the same day I'm sorry, same time I come. So you can see the little cover looks kind of like metalwork. So I think he knew what he was, what kind of materials he was going to use. Next color is 964. I like it. You just see it's just a little cover, like a little roof connected to the side of his door. I don't know. I just like how he designed it. Oh, it's such a pretty teal color. Oh, this is the one that I saw there were 2 packets. So this one I know I'm going to need 2 tubes for it. And there we go. And sorry, I don't usually keep my topics in order whenever I do whipping chats. So sometimes I'll talk about something and then bounce back to diamond painting because it's always diamond painting for me. So sorry about that. That's how I talk in real life too. Or not a whipping chat, a KitUp and chat. So sometimes I brainstorm a lot. So whenever there's topics I want to talk about, they'll pop in my head. I really love this teal color. It's so pretty. Well, let me switch over to diamond painting for a bit. So speaking of diamond painting, oh my goodness. So I, again, have been organizing my stash again. Because I am still trying to work on that poor stash video for y'all. And I have decided to do the month thing. So the first video I'll do, I'm only going to show my stash starting this year. So it'll be starting January of this year because I have so many I moved over from 2024 that it'll just, oh goodness, it'll take me forever to organize everything. And I did buy from other companies last year, so I'll have to really look through my records. It'll take me a little longer to make that video. So I decided, let me just start January of this year. Because goodness, I've bought a lot. A lot of paintings this year. So even I surprised myself when I was finally going through the listing of everything. And I thought, oh goodness, I'm buying a lot. And not that it's a problem. And I've said it before, I really want a big stash. So I like the idea that, I can shop through my stash, as I've probably said before. I've decided, you know what, I'm going to do this painting. And I can just pick it out from my little stash and start on something new. Not currently, since I have to finish so many other ones. But when I'm done, I'll be able to shop my stash. So that's how I found how many I have for January. And I already have a listing of it. I just have to sit down and compile the video. Because I'm just going to show photos of the canvases. Because it's just my space is limited. So I can't really pull them out and be showing them. Next color is 3024. So I'm going to have to do it kind of a picture kind of video. And I'll just describe the stats of the painting. And all of that. So maybe it might be, a painting you might be interested in. And I'll be honest, a lot in my stash, especially for this year, they're all from diamondart.club. I'm being super transparent with y'all. I purchase a lot from them. So majority of my canvases are from there. 2029-30, and next one is 3072. So I do plan to purchase some more from other companies. Orlo is a good example. There's a couple canvases that I want to purchase. There's a lot a lot of Dreamer Design canvases I want to purchase too, because I've seen some of their new releases they've been popping out. And I have a lot on my wish list with them, so I'm really excited to when I have the chance to pick them up. But the reason I've said before, I always go with Diamondart Club is I'll get them within 2 days. Really quickly, because as I said, I live in Texas. And Diamondart Club sends their paintings from Texas as well. So that's why they get delivered really quickly to myself. And I don't know why. I just don't want to wait. And I should. In theory, I should. Because I have more than enough in my stash that I don't, have to be waiting and thinking, oh, I'm never, I have to wait a while. No, I have a lot of paintings. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I want to own it already, or I don't know. In my head, it makes sense. And this next color, apologies, is 3354. It's this nice little pink. So stay tuned for that video. As I said, I already got the list. I just have to get all the images and all of the statistics for those paintings. I can give you all the information because we're about to hit the end of March. So I can, you know, not fall too behind and give you all updates for that. I'm listening. I hear a plane. 3363. Oh, it's this nice kind of green gray color. Oh, which also reminds me, I'm going to do next month. For this month, I'm going to do a month in review. I've never really, I don't believe I've done those kind of paintings. Just showing all again completions I did for the month. I don't think I've ever done a painting in that style. And I know I've done several completion videos, so just to kind of put everything together, just, you know, just so y'all can see the completions I've done, and so I can give more organized organized video of all completions of paintings. 3607 in the next color. So maybe there's a canvas you were interested in. You see, oh look, I've seen that she's finished that one, just so you can see what the completion looks like. I do that myself. Whenever there's a canvas I'm interested in buying, I do look up, especially on YouTube, if someone's done a completion of the painting, so I can see what the final result looks like. And if I really like it, that's why I pick it up. So myself, I do that. So that's why I want to make sure I can do a little bit more organization. So there's a canvas you like that I was working on, you can see what the final result is. So stay tuned for that. I'm planning to do it. I'll probably put it in the beginning of next month, because I haven't had a chance to. Oop. Next color, 3608. Organize it by the end of this month. So it'll probably be the beginning of April. That'll give you a status update for the month of March. Which makes me real excited, because then in April, I can start organizing which paintings, in theory, I should have completed in April. Honestly, I find it so much fun. Organizing, getting everything ready, just so I know, you know, which paintings I know that I'll be able to finish, and I'll be able to show them to y'all. I do owe you all a couple of KitUp videos for some of the completions I did this month. I always keep forgetting to sit down and record it. Sorry about that. I'm being super honest with y'all. That's just how my personality is. I'm really transparent. 3689 is the next color, which sometimes I get a little bit in trouble with. So I'm being honest with y'all. I know I owe y'all D-kit videos too. And my box is getting kind of full with the trash, so that's why I'm being a little careful when I'm pouring them in. I don't think I need to put this on. Oh, maybe I should have. I think I'll have to put a little piece of dry sheet in this one. Oh, that's the other thing I've been seeing. So there's this diamond painter. I love watching her videos. She freezes her diamonds. And I've heard that before. That some painters, I'm going to put a little piece in this one too, because I had a lot of static. They put their diamonds in the freezer to combat the way I say it, static in the diamonds. And I've seen that it actually works. Now, don't get me wrong, I've seen other painters try, and unfortunately, it didn't work for them. So, it's around a 50-50, I think, for that kind of idea. Next color is 3705, and I think I get it, because if you take them out of the freezer, and, oh, it's this row. And if you have them there for a while, before you get, let's say, for example, the last color, the diamond isn't as cold anymore. So whatever it was doing that it was, you know, stopping the static, it's, you know, it's already gone pretty much. That's my theory. That's my theory. So I get why sometimes it won't work, because, you know, they're not as cold or frozen anymore. I haven't tried it because I forget. And I know myself that I'll leave them in the freezer and forget. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put them in the freezer. I have a feeling I'll somehow damage the poor diamonds. Next color is 3712. So that's why I haven't tried that idea, but I've seen it. The idea of it is really neat. Which makes me kind of laugh, because we all keep, oh, this one has 2 packets. We all are just trying a way to, you know, combat, as I said again, static from our wonderful diamonds. My reason is, you all have seen, some of y'all wonderful returning viewers, thank you so much for that, that I've had KitUp videos that have been over an hour and a half. And that's mostly because I was always fighting with static. Which it does add time, and I feel bad putting so many long videos. So that's why I still am always looking into different ways that I can kind of stop static at its tracks, and it doesn't take me a while to do a KitUp video. Oh my goodness, this one had really bad static. And I've done the other method where you kind of breathe into the bag of the diamonds that has the static. It kind of works, but I kind of don't want to record that sound. To me, it sounds funny. To myself. I believe I sound odd, so that's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do that idea. And that, I think, will take me longer because I'll mute it every time I'm going to do that. So I think I'll go a little slower on kitting up. So I like this method more. This is actually my favorite one, where I can just pour it into the dryer sheet and the static just kind of goes with it when I'm pouring it out. I like this idea. The only part I don't like is when they're all really stuck to the bag. As you can see, there's a lot here. Kind of makes them fly a bit. Ooh, there you go. And I know I could use static guard, I believe. I forget what it's called. I keep calling it static guard, but I'm not sure if that's what it's called. I don't like how it smells, so that's why I don't use it. And that is, to me, I think that might be the simplest way of doing it, but it's the smell that I'm not a fan of it, and that's why I don't use it. So I'd rather use my dryer sheets. And just do the daily struggle of static. I'll just go that route. But I know there's static guard. It's just I won't use it. I think it's called static guard. I think. I see what the little spray can looks like, but I keep forgetting what it's actually called. But I like this idea. Then all of my diamonds smell like Bounty dryer sheets. That's the dryer sheets I'm using. I kind of like the smell, so that's why I don't mind them. You know, having to pour through the dryer sheet just because I like the smell a lot. And there we go. Sorry, I got really focused with that because I was worried I was going to tip the jar. And then I'm in trouble, and it's like, oh, that's a lot of diamonds I got to pick up. So the next color is 3713. Ooh, I'm getting there. I need 2 more rows and a couple of tubes, and I'm done with this wonderful little KitUp. My goodness, I did surprise myself that I decided I was going to do this event. And I did. I apologize. I kept repeating to y'all that I'm not going to do any more events. I am done. Nope, I knew one was going to get me somehow. And as I said, I had heard of the mrsbutterd. I just never really looked into it. And when I finally found it and I saw, oh my goodness, I can take, I don't have to feel so rushed trying to complete the canvas. So that's why 2 months is perfect for me. So I'm real excited for this event. And, oh, speaking of that, there we go. That was the other thing I was going to say. So, how do I word it? I've shown y'all small business unboxings before, how I've bought a lot of putty and pens and all of that. So I kind of stopped doing that because I thought, okay, I have too much putty, I have too many pens. So I just stopped. Trays, though, I did recently, which I'm still waiting for them. I bought them through Etsy. And when I receive them, I'll do an unboxing for y'all. I bought some trays that there was a diamond painter. I always watch her videos. And she would always use this tray. She always uses the same tray. And I just fell in love with it. And one of her recent whipping chats, she showed the name of the company for the items she used. For example, her pens, her putty, and all of that. Well, her putty, she actually makes her own. So But then she showed the company where she buys her tray from, where she bought her tray from. And I was so excited because I had been looking forever to find the name. And lo and behold, I went and bought some. So, and they were through Etsy. So when I receive those, I'll make sure to do an unboxing to show them to. Which leads to me that, of course, if you buy a new tray, guess what? You're going to have to buy a new pen. So I had been looking for a new pen to buy. And don't get me wrong, I love my pens. I always use the same ones. And if you all have seen my whipping chats, I'm always using the same pen. Because, you know, you always feel comfortable with one that you keep using over and over. But I decided, you know what, maybe I should buy a new one. I haven't bought one in, really a while now. I think almost a year, I think. So I thought, you know, let me buy, correction. I did buy a new pen, but I bought it through Amazon. But I meant small business pen. I guess that's the word I can word it. And this color is 3823. Oh, I love that little cream color, or banana cream color. And so I saw through the mrsbutterd event page, their Facebook group, that the diamond pen company, the Turner that I bought a lot of my pens from, was doing event pens because they got the okay to do some pens that the coloring was inspired by some of the canvases from mrsbutterd. And I thought, oh my goodness, it's meant to be. And I looked into which are I believe they had two of them, I believe. And one of them, I love the color. It's so pretty. And the canvas it was representing, I own it. So I thought, perfect. It's meant to be. Next color is 3824. It's not the canvas I'm doing. This canvas that I'm doing for the event. It's another one. But it is a mrsbutterd canvas. And I had to pick it up. So wait for that unboxing because now I have to wait a couple weeks to get that pen. And I'll be using it a little bit more. And not just for the event. Just because I fell in love with the color. And I'm not one of those that, you know, if I'm working on a canvas, everything has to match. I don't really do that. I just, at the time, I've been looking for a new pen. It just lined up perfectly. So stay tuned for that. It's so pretty. And yeah, I'm just super excited to work on this canvas. I think, as I said, we all get real happy when we're working on new paintings. I'm just real happy to get that pen. And yeah, I'm not going to buy an event tray, anything like that. Because I've tried before with other events. And it's just, yeah, it's to me, it's too much that I have to wait for it to get back in stock. And I have more than enough trays. So I don't have a problem with it. 3831 is the next one. So I'm not going to buy one. I've bought an event tray before. But I don't think I'll do that again. As I said, I own a lot of trays. And especially since I just ordered these other ones. So I'll work with those for a while. And if I really like them, I'll make sure to buy some more. That's why I own a lot of my other cat-proof trays. Is because I love those trays a lot. And I own a lot of them because I really am a big fan of them. So, but I do want to try other companies. Don't get me wrong. Because, you know, you never know what'll be new out there. It might be something you might, you know, fall in love too. And we diamond painters, we love our accessories. 3832 is the next color. I'm not kidding. I know us. We all know us. So we all love our accessories a lot. Ooh, this one does have a lot of static. Oh, I really like this color. I think I'll have, ooh, well, that went flying. I think I have more than enough tubes for all of these. Because I have two left that don't have any. And I always save one tube because I use it for putting all my trash drills in it. Because this painting, it was also the other reason why I wanted to pick one that wasn't that large. I'm going to take this painting with me to work. So it's a lot easier, you know, to carry around the canvas and the diamonds. Because this wonderful little storage container, and I'll show it to you at the end after I'm done kitting up all the diamonds. They fit perfectly in my bag. So that's why I decided, you know what, I'm just going to carry this one because it's not too large and it's just the perfect size for my bag. It's just right, as the saying goes. Sometimes I get stuck on the dryer sheet, so I'll have to pick them off a bit. And whoop. There we go. Ooh, we're almost there, y'all. I have 6 more, I believe. Next color is 3835. 3835. Oh, it's a small one. See, that's why it's a good thing I didn't pick the Elizabeth Ward tray to use. Because a lot of this, and that's why I caught it too. A lot of these colors are small packets, so I know I would have to use the small packets. I'm sorry, those small boxes. Which, as I said, they're all being used. So it's a good thing I stayed with the tube. Oops, sorry. Tube storage unit for this. Oh, speaking of tube storage unit, so I'm having an Amazon order coming in. Yes, I bought another art tube storage because I said I love this storage a lot. And mostly because since Amazon's having their spring sale right now, so I got it pretty discounted, so I picked it up. I'm waiting for that to come in. I'm also waiting for, oh, I finally bought, because I've been wanting to try them, because I've seen other diamond painters using them, the tray bricks. Trays. I forgot what they were called, sorry. Or is it traw bricks? Or cat-eared? Apologies, I forget what it's. I think their style, that style of tray they use, I think is called traw bricks. Next color is 3836. Apparently, it states that it's static free. That's the identifier they used when I found them on Amazon. So, I bought a small number, about 20 of them, because it's part of the little deal they had. Because they're also part of they're discounted because of the spring sale Amazon's having. And they're small. They're not that small. They remind me, I haven't seen it in person, but when I did see the reviews, because I always look at Amazon reviews, they kind of look like, to me, the size looks like the small ones from the diamondart trays. They're new redesigned ones, but the smaller ones, the sizing kind of looks like it. So, and I really love that size, so that's why I thought, okay, let me try these, because I've been wanting to try them forever. And since I saw them discounted, that's why I wanted to pick them up. Next colors are lovely 3865, of course, the little dot. And yeah, so, and I know I just recently bought trays, but it was such a good deal. And for 20 of them, yeah, I really want to try them. And if I really like them, I'm thinking of, hopefully, if the spring sale's around for a while, I'll buy some more so I can do kind of a multi-tray system. Because I've been wanting to do that for some of the larger canvases I've been working on. Since I don't move those, I work on those on home. I have no problems having a multi-tray system set up. Oh, we're in the special diamonds now. This is the Fairy Dust Z747. Ooh, I've seen this color. It's super, super pretty. So give me a moment. It's this wonderful mint. Ooh, I love it. I love this color. So stay tuned for that Amazon unboxing as well. I'm just waiting for it. So it'll be a video I'll put up later on this week. Mostly because I really want to try those traw brick trays. I believe that's what they're called. I'm not too sure how long that sale's going on. Because if I do like them, I am going to purchase some more. I haven't checked again. Z993 is the next color. So this wonderful color, it's a darker teal. Oh my goodness. Or a darker mint, actually. Ooh, this one does have static. I usually don't see static with the special diamonds. Like I said, static follows me everywhere. Rather have that, since there's such a small amount. I just want to be careful and not have them bouncing everywhere. So I don't have to worry about being short, especially on the special drills. Oh, there we go. Oh, and an organizer too. That was the other thing I bought. I was trying to remember what my order was. And our final wonderful color is Z3747. This is really pretty gray. Since I've been doing a lot of diamonddartclub unboxings and I've been getting a lot of their treasure quest cards, I've been putting them in this little box. But I actually found this little card binder, I guess you can call it, which has little sleeves so you can store the cards in there. I just love the cards. I still haven't tried to see if I can turn in for any gift cards or anything. I just like collecting the cards. And I have a lot of them. So I saw that wonderful, cute little binder, it was on sale as well. So I picked it up. So I'll show it to y'all when I get that order. Just so those beautiful cards can be nice and protected. They don't need to be. I just really like them. And let me just get this on real quick. And we're done. So... ooh, apologies. I'm just going to move all of this aside real quick. Oh my goodness. My little poor trash box is really full. And move this aside. I'm just going to clean up real quick. Yeah, I see that there's some diamonds here that bounced off. So I'm going to use one of these wonderful little tubes. It's kind of my trash little... I mean, I can go around and see which diamonds there are, but that takes a bit. And I've done that before. The first time I was ever doing KitUp videos, I kept seeing a lot of these diamonds bounced everywhere. And after I was done recording, I'd go around trying to find which color it was. It takes up a lot of time, so that's why I stopped doing that. And I don't want to lose the order of that. But if you prefer doing that, to each their own. Mostly because I'm paranoid I'm going to be short a diamond because I decided not to look for the right color. But then I can always just be looking at my little trash tube and I can try to see it matching. I don't know. That's another project for another time. So since some of these have a double tube, yeah, I really need to put those away. The first one was one of the ones that had 2 tubes, so I'm gonna have to scoot them down. Let me scoot these down real quick. There we go. So it was 6, 7, I think 8 was the one. Apologies, I had a double one. Oh, yes it was. It was this nice, really dark pink. So that was 8. This is 9, 10. Looks like I'm playing chess. Sorry about that. 12. And then 13. Which is the next color? Oh, it was 18. 13. 14, 15, 16. 17. Yeah, it was 18. So, ooh, lost you 18. Oh, it's another pink color. 18. And I'll make sure to put a label on these. I'll do it off screen so I don't take up a lot of y'all's time. 20, 21, 22. Wait. Oh, yeah, it's 22. It fell on the side, so that's how I was wondering where it was. And it's not that one. Okay, so 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I'm not sure if 27 was one of them. Oh, yes it is. 27. And which is funny, because after I'm done with this, I'm probably going to move them again. Because when I'm painting, I'm doing symbols now. So I got so used to doing it by symbol. So I know I'm going to move these around. But I just want to make sure they're in order. As I said, I'm going to make sure to put the labels on the extra tubes. Just so I don't go around trying to match. Just in case they're really out of order. That's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I forgot which is the color I had double. Oh, 37. I'm sorry, 38. I'm confusing myself now. Just making sure. Alright, 38. And I kept pulling them. Oh, here we go. 39. I saw 40. No, I don't. Alright, 40. 41. Oh my goodness, I love the colors of this canvas. It's so pastel and it's really bright. And I think that's why I fell in love when I saw it. I love pastel colors. Don't get me wrong, I love jewel tone colors, but I lean more towards really bright colors, especially pastel. 48, 49, and 50, and I forgot to count. I skipped 48. I thought I'd put it. And there we go. Ta-da! As you can see, they are wonderfully kitted up. And sorry that took me a bit, but I just really want to make sure they're in order. And I really love this tube storage. This is the one I picked for this. It's beautiful, wonderful, pink, colorful, and it made me think perfect for this canvas since I own a lot of these tube storages. So I'm glad that this one might match a little bit with the canvas. This event starts, as I said, April 1st, so I'll make sure to just keep giving status updates of this wonderful canvas. And apologies. Sorry about that. Plane got really, really low. I always have to sometimes time that. So, yay. So, I'm really glad how it came out. And I'll make sure everything I've used today, I'll put in the description below if maybe some of these items might help you up for your next kit up, for your next wonderful canvas. And for the event as well, I'll put information below, just maybe if you're interested in, as well, if you have one of the canvases too. And I am checking again. Nope, that one wasn't that loud. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put the channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do, with colorful kit ups and all. And again, thank you for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.